The total serve is great for practicing a slice serve and a kick serve or a topspin serve. So in order to practice your slice serve, first we've got the grip, right? The next thing that changes with a slice serve is your toss. So your toss will move further to the right and slightly closer to you, because the more edge you use, the more spin you're going to get. So all I have to do is use my imagination and pretend where the ball toss is, okay? So you need to be aware of where your ball tosses are supposed to be anyway in order to produce these serves. So I'm going to make my contact point out to the right where my ball toss would be sitting perfectly for me, and on this one it'd be fairly heavy, a fairly heavy slice serve. So here we go. You notice I'm coming way around the outside. So that one would really curve, okay? And if I want a little less slice, I'm going to bring it in slightly closer to me, just slightly, and I'm going to get lots of spin on that serve too. If you're going to hit a kick, or a topspin serve for that matter, for both, you're going to be moving your grip way further over to the left, and your ball toss is going to arc backward, and it's going to land somewhere back here behind your left heel as a right-handed player. And when you're hitting a kick or a topspin serve, we're coming from below the ball up, and your wrist is going out from left to right, this way. So we again have to pretend that the ball toss is behind us. With the ball toss behind us, I'm going to then shoot that ball end way over to the right, to the trees over there to the right-hand side, and I'm going to stop the action when I'm done contacting the ball. So it's going to look something like this. So it's a very, very different action with the arm, with the hand. So it's great that this is weighted on the end, because once you get that contact point and you get your wrist starting to move in that direction, since it's weighted, it actually keeps carrying your hand and your wrist in the correct direction to reinforce what the motion should feel like. So if you want to learn a good kick or a good slice, it's a really tough thing to do in the beginning. But if you can practice the motion without the ball toss having to be there, then you're going to be way ahead of the game. Something that I'm asked a lot is, can I use the total serve to serve like Andy Roddick? And usually my response is, well, I think Andy Roddick is really the only person who should serve like Andy Roddick. There are a lot of pros out there teaching a similar style. The key is going to be that since this serve comes so much from your legs, like all serves, but you're going to get so much power from your legs, and it happens very, very quickly, you've got to drive your right hip forward very, very early. You've got to go up and drive early. So if you don't do that with this straight up swing, you'll get something like this, and it's going to hit me in the back. You notice I haven't come forward with my hip yet. My heel is still down towards the ground. So if I want to keep it going and learn to accelerate faster, what I'm going to do is drive my right hip forward a lot earlier. So it'll look something like this. So I still got my drop,